Thank you so much for being back. Today we're going beyond ourselves. Welcome. So, today all is about ourself. We take selfies, we want to improve ourselves. Our work has to be like self-fulfillment, and we are getting told to be selfish is kind of healthy. We should take care of ourselves, about a self we even don't really know what is this self about. So we're living in a kind of a self-centery. And I was at this point also where I tried to improve myself, to be perfect, read tons of books, saw a lot of courses like how I can build my perfect career steps, how I'm being the best perfect person I can be, reach all my potentials, having great relationships and stuff like this. So doing everything to improve myself, and thought, yeah, but I did everything, and I'm still waking up in the morning, and some days I don't feel happy. What's happening here? How can this be? And there are chances if you're like achiever and trying to do everything and focus a lot on self-improvement, you may be feeling the same. And there's when I realized it's a simple way to solve this, you just have to know. And because there's a saying I really like, and it stuck with me. It's your life. It's not about your life. Your life is about touching other lives, or something like this. So it's like, go beyond yourself, give yourself and your life a meaning, and open up, being there for others. Then you have a task, and if we go after meaning, then we are not so focused on ourselves. Then we don't fear of rejection, fear of judgment, not being enough, because we have a goal, we have a meaning for others. So create this meaning. So let's unwrap this a bit more, because it's quite theoretical. But I hope you're getting the idea already. So I'm not sure if you ever heard about the pyramid of Abraham Maslow. So we started there's one step. It says it's about esteem. You can imagine it okay, I'm going for the next career step. I care about recognition in general. I want to get the higher salary. I care about reputation. So I try to reach my potentials. And there's another one step further there. It's about self-actualization. So it's more I'm not caring too much about the things, but I'm caring that I'm really the best perfect person I can be. But then at the top of the pyramid, and that's what's a lot of people stopping there, and there's no blame. I was there at this point also. At the very top of the Maslow pyramid is self-transcendence, which means you go beyond yourself, you care about others, you give meaning to others' lives, you're interested, you open up to your world around you, you give back. And it's funny, because first he made up this pyramid and was forgetting about this top, and he later on integrated, because he realized how important it is, how happy it can make us, because then our life has meaning, because we create meaning around us. So how can we integrate this in our work life? That's the important question we ask here. And there are different ways. To give you some ideas for your brainstorming, you could say, okay, I can mentor someone, maybe someone still at university, going all the steps I did. I took to reach the point I'm here. It has also the side effect that you realize how far you already come because you don't realize it. So you could start mentoring really early in your career. Like there are always people interested in the steps you took. But you can also give back in your private life. Maybe you earn a lot of money with your occupation, then you can buy something for the club, or maybe you have some free time, you can do some like sports coaching, or teaching someone playing an instrument, or maybe you say, I'm building my career now, what are you thinking, I have not so much time and money right now. That's fine. But then you can also think every day, like, how can I be kind to someone? Can I just smile at someone, or doing a grocery shopping for someone older, like something it's really easy you can integrate. But just be aware of or open of this idea, like it's about meaning. And there are different, like, of course, life cycles and career cycles. So and it will change. Like maybe you say mentoring is not yet for me, but later on I have so many things I want to give back. But it's important. Don't postpone. Start and find something today you can give back, and write it down and start with it by tomorrow. Because don't wait. It's, as you remember, it's the most important, like on top of the needs pyramids of Maslow. So it's really, it's a game changer, I can tell you. So don't wait for it. Try it out now, and I see you again. It's simple. Bring more joy and happiness to your work. It's simple as that. But then you might say, yeah, but my work environment, it's no fun. I don't like my colleagues, or I don't like my job in total. It's boring or too challenging. I don't like my boss. He is complaining about me all the time. But let's approach it another way, because this leads to nowhere. And if it's not bad enough to leave, you shouldn't check out their LinkedIn jobs all the time, but make the best out of it. Bring joy and happiness to your work, and then infuse your work with it. It can be simple things like value cooperation, or maybe you have one person you really like in the office. Before, I already decided, it's a study that they found out that if you have a friend in your work environment, you work 7 times better and more. That's 7 times, that's crazy. So maybe you don't have a friend in your workspace like most of us, but maybe you can have a nice chair, the coffee machine. Like, try looking people in the eyes, smiling at them, even if they don't smile back in the beginning, which is actually really hard. If you don't watch this by your own, then try it out later, or try it out now. Make this exercise, like sitting now or later in front of another person, and tell them that you now will laugh, and they are not allowed to laugh for 1 minute. They have to be really like making a serious face. And you will see, I tried this with lots of people already. It's never working. They burst out in laugh, like normally after 5 seconds already. So it's hard for humans to not like mirror happiness. So let's start at your work, like with simple things like being kind to others. Just smile now and then, or if nothing helps, then imagine like funny situations, maybe in the lunch break, watching a funny clip for yourself, and infuse your workspace with more happiness and cooperation, and not with this fighting atmosphere. Like, if you help others, after a long time they help you back, and that creates more a feeling of we are all here together and we succeed and going further, because we are human beings. We live with connections. I come to this back later how important our social life as well. But sometimes we spend so much time at work, we have to bring it a bit into our work life. And if you say, no, it's not working for me, my work environment is so terrible, you have no idea, it's everyone hates everyone, it's a mess, I'm just there because I don't have another one and I need this money. Fair enough, there might be some situations like this for one season of your life, but then try to reach out to someone you really like, to have a nice lunch together, to have, like, bring this happiness back and like this feeling of relaxation and stuff. Because as I said to you in the beginning, it's happiness first and then success. And if you realize these little things, oh, they are working, I'm more focused afterwards if I had a nice lunch with someone I really like, and then you continue and you start bringing it back. So let's give it a try. There's nothing you can lose. Till next time, take care.